Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm sitting in front of the Black Void, which is due to the reason that after 3 years of YouTube content, I'm trying to basically incorporate new stuff into my whole repertoire. In this case, I want to do a little think piece, that's what I'm calling it, to a topic that is currently going through the media that a lot of people are talking about, that is really kind of splitting the people, and that's AI art. For those who follow my channel more closely, you know that I mostly do 3D creation content, and that will stay the main content of my channel. Absolutely, I will most likely not do like AI tutorials and stuff. There's enough people out there who already do that. The point is, I sometimes use Stable Diffusion to, for example, create reference pictures. When I say, hey, I want to do like a cool pair of high heels, or I want to do an interesting top, or whatever, I usually fire up Stable Diffusion, let it render a few images, and then just mash them together again for something I create. So my own creativity, my own content is basically also whipped up by things I see, and I put my own spin on it. Basically like in AI, but not quite the same, and this is why this is part of the video. In general, I will do more people in the next few videos, because currently I'm asked by people to make 3D models for specific purposes. So this is why I'm currently in a lot of creating hair, creating other things like that. But I want to take a step back. I want to take a look at what I did over the last years, especially the Lords of Magic content, because I posted that content in the Lords of Magic subreddit, and just recently, like around Christmas, another user posted content, AI generated content, in the same subreddit about the same thing. So let's jump in, and you can see I have YouTube in the background among other things, and the first video I made is the Chaos Thief Lord, like my favorite character, and you know that. You might have seen me play it in the live streams, but yeah. And I started doing this in April 2022. Then I worked on this. I had a little break in between, and I finished at the end of October. I finished the end of October 2023 with the last video, and I made 24 different characters, more or less. Yeah. And I'm going to talk a bit about how everything comes together, like why I'm making this piece right now. I've thought about this way longer, but just recently on Reddit, the user u/Abelhawk made very cool images. So let me put this out right in front. Yeah, I don't hate AI. I'm not an avid enemy of AI or anything. I use it myself, and I mean, on the one hand, it's there. Yeah, the child already fell into the well, as we say in Germany. I don't know what the English idiom would be, but basically the damage is already done. It's out there, and we can't stop it. We can't take it away, and this is fine. It's a tool, and it's a tool to stay, and it does what it does, and we won't get back with that. Like, what I mean in this case is, it already did its damage. Some people are losing it about it. Like right now, I know the discussion is that AI translation is better than personal translation, or it is not, because human translators put their own spin on things, and AI does not. And is this good or bad? This is kind of one of the topics. And will AI take away the work of people who get paid for commissions? Will this destroy commissions? This is all stuff that I will talk about, but not really talk about, because I'm not an expert. I have opinions, but I don't have facts. I don't have, like... I'm not an expert on this. What I'm an expert about is my own stuff, what I did, and lots of magic, because I did a 3.5 hour playthrough, so I'm pretty much an expert, I guess. I don't know. Joke. But yeah, I'm an expert on my own art, and this is why I'm talking about. So, I made a mistake. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Kind of. I wanted to show this one. This is the AI render, the AI image of the Thief Lord, right? The first one I made back in April 2022. And this is mine. Yeah, side by side. And you can see some valiant differences. Like, I obviously had an idea about the pose, right? I put the smaller images on the side, so you can actually see the reference we both had, like me and the other artist. What I did is I basically just took it and I put my own spin on it, like what did I see, what did I want to emphasize on. For example, if you really look very closely and really, like... Now I can't scroll in there, but whatever. If you really look closely, you can see that she has like this necklace of teeth, I guess, like saber-tooth teeth or something. And yeah, his doesn't have that. This is fine. This is not the point. The point is he made an amazing image. Yeah, this looks amazing. Like, there's not enough. There's not too many fingers. There's not too many extremities, and there's like 2 arms, 2 legs. Everything is fine. And the whole, he has a whole background with this rugged landscape that I really like. It catches the vibe of the Chaos Tribe way better than I did, because he has more to it. Her clothes is more defined, more detailed. Like, she has this whole belt thing going on, which I don't. Her chakram looks way cooler than mine. I'm really, like, when I came out, my immediate thought was, okay, I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna create this chakram in 3D because it looks so amazing. And this is something that I really like. The art actually captures it way better. Other example will be what I just had open. This is why I had it open. The Chaos Barbarian, right? Like, look at his. His is a symbol of power. He's strong. He's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. And you can see some minor things, like the horn is growing into the X, right? And there's some stuff going on. But overall, this is like a really good picture. Like, the arm also kind of goes into the shield and then stops. But that's something that will come. Yeah, I'll give the AI time and it will get better and we'll get all that. What he did, what I haven't, is the tiger. And I was sitting here in front of the desk, thinking desperately, okay, do I pay 30 bucks for a white saber-tooth tiger just to make this better? And I was thinking, no, I should have. I really should have. Look at this. This is so amazing. And you can see a lot of things. Like, I'm trying to, my creation is a bit more to the original with the clothing, but his emphasizes the feeling, the idea way better than what I had. And this is really cool. And this is also where I want to talk about something else, because from what he told me, he only worked with text prompts, so text to image. And he actually shared the prompt for this character with me. So I'm going to just read this out loud. The Chaos Raiders. Oh, the Chaos Raiders, which is a different image, which I haven't here. But for the Chaos Raiders, so basically for the horse riding barbarians, it was Barbaric man, shirtless, black hair, wearing dirty brown loincloth with black belt, wearing a bronze helmet, wielding a battered war axe and a warped brown wooden shield, riding a tan horse. In this case, it's riding a tiger, but this is a different image. Frenzied expression, standing on a rocky, flat, rugged landscape. And let's see if I can pull up the other image relatively quickly. I should be able to. There we go. Just need to put this over here. Where do we have it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah. So right there, there it is. There it is. Barbaric man, shirtless, black hair. Yeah, everything is there. The helmet is not bronze, but iron, but still. Yeah, the shield is not warped, war axe and a warped round wooden shield. Riding a 10 horse, frenzied expression. It's all there, and it actually captures the spirit of the whole thing way better than I did. And this is really cool. Like, I'll definitely take these images and work with them, because they are really cool. They give me a way better idea of what I did. Like, look at the axe that I made. This is back when I didn't know how to actually use iRay textures, but still, this axe looks so boring. Like, really, really boring. And this looks a lot more alive. But this is also mainly textures. Yeah. And another thing that I want to show is like something I kind of struggled with. Something that, you know, took me quite some time is the ostrich. And let's see my ostrich. I think I made this this year. I don't just remember the... When did I make this? In July, right? Yeah. I mean, at least I knew how textures worked, but look at the difference, like between the birds, between the characters. Like, his is way better. It's way more where I wanted to go, but here's the issue here's the thing that I want to talk about, and the thing I want to talk about is time. I'm not doing 3D as my main job. I'm not doing YouTube as my main job. I have a different main job, which I'm very happy with. This is all a hobby. But this also means I can't throw that much time on it. Because when I'm home and I spend time working on something like this, I only have so much time before I'm just like, I want to play a game, I want to relax, I want to play a board game maybe, or watch YouTube or something. I need to wind down myself. And the issue I want to talk about is the time spent. I have made 24 different characters. With some, I took way more time, right? For example, where is she? Yeah. I'm sorry, I will put them back later. But this outfit, believe it or not, I think with the hair and everything else, 2 hours? Maybe 3? Let's check out another one. Actually, let's make these fit the screen, and then let's check out another one. Let's check out one of the easier ones. I think the Life Lord. I really need to focus on making all these the same size. Not a complex one, right? She has the hair was pre-made. I didn't even have to make the hair because I could use hair I already made. I made the boots, which are really, really simple. I made the weapons, which are relatively simple. I made the top. I made the laurel. I made the skirt. I think all in all 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours again. And I think on average, why are these so vastly different in size? I have no idea. Like, on average, I would say per outfit 90 minutes. Let's say 90 minutes. And that's selling it short on my side. But that's fine, 90 minutes. That's 36 hours. I took for 24 of these heroes with including these images, like rendering the final image. Posing it and rendering the final image. Maybe touching up on stuff that didn't work out and reworking it. You know? And now this. I asked him and he said it varies from image to image how much he actually needs. Judging from my own thing, like I have to actually look up how this image is sized. And it doesn't tell me in the it's 1024 by 1024 pixels. So megapixel by megapixel. This would take my PC, which is a fairly good one right now until I get the upgrade. About one single image. 5 to 10, now 5 minutes. I think a single image would be, no, at top 5 minutes. At most 5 minutes. So, in 90 minutes, let's say it's 5 minutes per image, I could fire up Stable Diffusion in test, but I'm actually not going to. That's 18 images, so you can make 18 different images, which means you have 18 variations of the same character in the same time frame, and you can pick the best one. If I were to make 18 different image iterations of one character, it would obviously take me hours or a day, like a full day. And this is something that I have a bit of a problem with. Not with this particular image, like all the images he loaded up are great, like every single one. I actually look forward to his next upload because those are really great. What I don't like is the fact that a lot of AI generated images are not properly tagged. Like he always tags his images. Yeah, he says this is AI generated, and this is he says this is AI generated, and this is perfectly fine. But there's a lot of images that do not get that tag, and there's a lot of images that are way worse. Like what he shows us here is great quality. Again, look, there's no additional fingers, there's no additional body parts. Everything is there. It's great, and what a lot of people don't do, they just like batch upload whatever they have, and this is a problem. And this is something we should look into as a group, as a whole, as the internet community, to just see how many images are there, how many are very samey because they generated 500 images as a batch generation and then uploaded everything. Why do people make 20 different images of the same prompt and then upload all 20? Like, if you do 20, pick the best one and upload it. Take it as AI, we're good, we're fine, we're cool, I love it. But all 20? Why even bother do multiple if you're not choosing the best one? Is it just to generate more? And I think that is one of the problems, especially with stuff like YouTube and social media in general. Quantity goes always over quality. With Pinterest, it's quantity over quality. With a lot of stuff, it's quantity over quality. More uploads means more clicks, means more ads, means more money, and this is not really a good thing. I only follow so many creators because, like, I actually value the ones who do less frequent and more quality uploads more. I'm still looking forward to the 8-hour Morrowind preview, Josh. Don't leave me hanging. please don't leave me hanging. I mean, at some times, I absolutely do these more uploads, and do like 3 or 4 videos a week, which is unusual for me, but sometimes I know I do this, mostly because I'm interested in something I'm currently doing and I want to show it off. Because I don't make any money with YouTube, and I'm very fine with that, as it is right now. And we're already at the 20-minute mark, holy shit. I thought this was a 10-minute video at most. Anyway, just to show off a bit more of his work before I go somewhere completely different. Something I want to put side by side, like, this image rocks, right? We are good with that. This image is like so amazing. And I have to look up my own, I have no idea when I actually, like, I think somewhere around the end of the last year? Yes! November last year. Actually, November last year, I did this. And I'm still proud of this. Like, I modeled this head with my own hands. Like this is... I did this freestyle. This is a freestyle modeled head. And this looks way cooler because it's a goat. I should have gone with the goat. I should have absolutely gone for goat. But anyway, what I did... I should have, like, do I not have the original somewhere in here? The original as a reference? I do not. That's not good. What I did is I worked way closer to the original, right? It has these 2 snakes, and it has multiple steps. It's like a ziggurat. And he did the same. He has a ziggurat, and he has the goat skull on top. He doesn't have the snakes, but his just looks so much cooler, so much more into the spirit of this thing. I'm really kind of jealous. It's cool. It's absolutely cool. I love this image. This could well become my next desktop background because, whoa. But yeah, it took considerably less time to make this than mine because I think I actually did mine in a live stream. I have to check if I did this in a live stream or if I just like had this in a live stream. This was last year. No, this was actually 2020. When was this? 2022. No, I didn't. I didn't make this in a live stream. I just used it in the live stream for the game making. Okay, so never mind. But yeah, I spent a lot of time making this image and it's still not good. Let's be honest here, it's still really not really that great. Not in comparison to whatever is next to it. Like, no way. But yeah, it's a time issue. And that's actually one of the main points I wanted to point out. Because I want to show you another image. Something that belongs to a friend. And I got permission to show this. This is something really cool. This is a character. This is not my character. This is a character's friend. It's a role-playing character. It's a dwarf. As you can see, yeah, like shield, pickaxe, small, sturdy dwarf. And this image is made by Fukami. Is the name of the creator who makes a living creating art. And I really like this. This is cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to trade because I don't really think I'm good enough to actually make art for a living. But that's another topic. We can discuss this in another video if you want. The point is, what AI does, and this is something where I can have anecdotal evidence, and this is, yeah, I'm not an expert, I have anecdotal evidence. I know some friends who commission art pieces. They will keep doing this. They will not go and say, oh, I'm using Stable Diffusion now, fuck the artists, I don't care. They will still commission art from artists because it's something different. You get something in a different quality. And I have friends who never commissioned art, who basically just always just like Google, I need a dude with short hair and sunglasses and it looks cyberpunky and he's like a Shadowrunner, and they won't commission art. So I have not really an insight how much the art community has suffered. I think there is a very minor group of people who just were like, oh, now I can make my own art, oh, I'm gonna do that. There's still people who commission art, and I really hope that the traditional art will stay, besides the AI-generated art. I hope they just coexist, especially since AI art is kind of starting to cannibalize itself with... And this is one of the problems with the batch uploads, right? The batch uploads create this self-cannibalizing point, because if there's so much art that is not double or triple checked, like additional legs, additional other stuff. Let me see if I find my folder with art that I can actually show. With my own stuff. And this is one of the reasons I don't upload. Outputs. Text to image images. I cannot show this. I cannot show this. This is kinda okay. Ah, this is good. I hope. I mean, this is actually this one. The one. Thank you, OBS. Like this kind of works. Yeah, I'm playing around with Stable Diffusion with different models to try to get this like stylized character, 3D like character thing, and yeah, you can see how the face gets distorted, right? You can absolutely see what it does to the face, how the whole features are more or less undefined unless I specify specific things. Yeah, but the face, for example, in this model gets relatively strongly distorted. The hands are kind of fine, but I'm looking for one of the really, really weird ones that I got every now and then. Hopefully something I can show without getting this video and myself kicked from YouTube, so this might take a few more seconds. Oh yeah, these are great. Like, I told you I'm using the references. And as much... Yeah, I can't upload this anywhere. This is... No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm going only showing you this, and don't screenshot this. Do not. Like, the toes. Why? Yeah, and I just tried to... I think the idea was like something... in the spirit of Hellenistic clothing, high heels, something. I wanted to do something in this direction. I basically just got images like this, and I was like, is counting to 5 that hard? And why is it not consistent between the shoes? And what is this? Why? How is this? And this is your problem. So much of this is just getting thrown out. Yeah, not everyone is able to... Oh god, I'm not going to show this any longer. Much better. Much better. Not everyone is able to just refrain from just uploading whatever they made. And this is one of the main issues that I see with 3D art. So I just hope that we can stay with traditional art, with traditional artists, because they are really doing a fine job. Look at this draw. There's so much expression in this, which I think, sorry, but even AI art can't really completely do. Like, if we're comparing this, like, okay, he actually has, like, he has a facial expression. Yeah, and this is what something he wanted exclusively. But if we, for example, look at the Amazon, if we look closely at the face, there is not really an expression. There isn't even like you see there's still something going on with the face. Yeah, and this is an image where you can easily like get distracted and don't look at the face if you just like look at the whole thing, right? It's a minor detail that doesn't fall into place. If we compare with like the mage that he did, in comparison, let me grab my mage, which I did, and now I have to go through all the menus again. That was not my smartest move. I did those in June, in July. Yeah? Just compare these two. Mine is not that detailed. Yeah, my stuff doesn't look that detailed. My clothing doesn't look that detailed. But she has some more expression, I think. Like, this AI image, as good as it is, yeah, and it's really good. I want to emphasize on this. This is really good. At least from my perspective. She kind of had this blank stare, like, where am I? What am I doing here? And you can also see some of the, but yeah. I really hope that all of these, this, and now I need to open up a new one. Great. Luckily I have the dwarf ready. Hey yo. That these three can at some point coexist. The traditional art, whatever I'm doing, and AI art as a new phenomenon. That they can work with each other instead of against each other. That they can interact positively instead of negatively. And that's my think piece. Tell me what you think. Tell me what kind of art you do. I also don't want to go and say AI artists are not artists. Working with prompts and just refining your prompt over and over until you get to the point where you say, oh, this is what I wanted. Takes time, I know that. Because I've done that myself. And I just hope we get to the point where we can all work together, step by step, to get to a final product we all are happy with. That's my think piece. I'm looking forward to some comments, hopefully. If I get the approval of Abelhawk to upload it like it is, but we'll see about that. Thanks for watching. Next video will be 3D content, some person, some character, we'll see. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you guys around.